Chapter 66. Dawn. We left at dawn to go up to the pink line. Peggy and Jerry were very nice to us and gave us $30 in cash. Once we arrived at 54th and Cermak, we rode to Adams and Wabash, which is the station we would get off at. If we were going to Robbinsog and on to Quincy to transfer to the Metro, which, unlike the L, serves the Chicago suburbs, and we have had to take the Union Pacific North Line up to Gurney, which is a few stops before its north end, which is in Kenosha, Wisconsin. When we got to the Metro station, we were surprised to find that the return placed a hold on tickets for Marcus to go up to Gurney, but not I. Probably because the return doesn't know about me, so I purchased my own for $10. After that, the train was empty for a ride heading up to Gurney, and we had to ride with our heads up before the line, because the line was not associated with red or yellow. So, where are we going again? I asked. The Six Flags, Marcus answered. What does it say we need to do? We're going to take the 572 because it's going to take us close to the park and will save us the 6 mile walk. We then took the bus and with our hoods up due to the lack of color association. There is the entrance, said Marcus, pointing across the parking lot. Did the return say it was at the entrance? I asked. Yes. Do you think it is legal we walk across a parking lot like this? Because the park is closed for a reason. As long as we don't vandalize anything, it will be fine. We then began to walk across the lot, and about 5 minutes later, we saw a paper with a 26 taped to one of the pillars at the entrance, and the rest of the way. We were sent here because this is where my parents spent their first anniversary, said Marcus. Where is 27? I asked. The Great Wolf Lodge, a mile north of here. Let's go. We then walked to the Great Wolf Lodge, literally on the property here, and then we went to the front doors, and then we saw the 27. Let's see what it says, I said. Marcus then took the taped paper down from the door. We were sent here because this is where my parents were when my mom told my dad that she was pregnant with me, Marcus said. Where is 28? I asked. We're going to 40 because remember, Sam is handling 28 to 34. Then where is 40 then? Navy Pier. Then we need to head back to the Metro station. Let me call my brothers. Don't, because then it will give away the ending and it may not be the ending to them. Oh, good point. We then rode the bus all the way back to Waukegan Station and rode the Union Pacific North Line back to down to the Loop, and then we literally ran over to the Red Line, which with Marcus's hood down, we rode up to Grand, and then we walked out to Navy Pier. Did the return give any instructions? I asked. No, Marcus answered. That is weird. I know. What do you think we should do? Walk around. We then entered Navy Pier. Where to? Marcus asked. Lunch, I answered as we were looking at the directory. Where? Let's try this falafel place. Where is it? It is on the lower level of the pier. Okay. We then went downstairs. When I got a falafel pita, I got falafel pita, and Marcus got a chicken kebab and rice bowl. So, did the return give you any clues at all about what she looks like? No, Marcus answered. None? None. So how do we know when we find her? My guess is that she is going to come to us rather than us come to her. Why? If we can't find her if we can't find her and she already knows a lot about me and my brothers, why not? You think she has a photograph of you? Yes. Because of how much she knows about you? Yes. I need to ask you a question based on you being the leader you are, I asked. What is it? Marcus asked back. Are you scared right now? I can't really answer that. Why? Because I don't know if the return is, who the return is, if the return is a bad guy. She may be because she tased you and has harassed us, but she may not be because she hasn't hurt us, and she is most likely my grandmother. She also may be a bad guy, because we know there is no cure for your mom, I added. I know, but my mom is not her fault, Marcus asked. How old is your mother? 46. She is very open to discussing her age. As am I. What's your point, though? If your mother gave birth to George at 39, and she's 46 now, there may be a cure because it has nearly been 6.5 years. How do you fix a mildly dislodged spine? Use medicine to make the fibers connect again? What kind of medicine? Growth medicine? I don't know exactly, but you can consult a doctor who is a medicine doctor and not a physician like your mother is. Please don't say for positive things like that about trying to cure my mother. I personally am not getting my hopes up too high about this cure, Marcus said very politely. Oh, sorry if I offended you, I apologized. No need to do that. Just upsets me, and I know you were trying to make me feel better. Okay. It is more of how I feel emotionally right now, not you. I see. If there is anything more I can do to help, let me know. You are already doing all you can. If there is no more, and you can do for me. Why? Now, all you're trying to figure out is who is to return, and once we figure that out, I am going to feel better. I see. It really has nothing to do with you. It is more about me and my brothers. I know. We then finished our lunch. Where to? I asked. Let's go to Garrett's popcorn shop in the lobby for dessert, Marcus answered. We then got up and began walking toward the lobby. This place brings back so many memories to me, I said. Why? Marcus asked. Why? Marcus asked. You know that this is where I went to right after my parents got married? Oh yeah. For first time back here since. Happy memories or being unrepressed? Yep. I hope you are using them to cancel out bad things that could happen. You bet I am. We then entered the lobby and we saw something orange just outside the popcorn shop. Is that? I asked. I think it is, Marcus answered. We then walked closer. Are you sure that is Garrett's? That is Garrett's, I asked. I am sure, Marcus answered. Are you sure that is Sam? I still can't tell with all the people I see and with how far we are away. Okay, well, let me ask you this. What flavor are you planning on getting? Chicago mix. Me too. Nothing better than savory cheese and sweet salty caramel. Agreed. We then arrived at Garrett's, and sure enough, that was Sam placing an order.